Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Fenton Forest 4X map with seasons with me, See. We are, well, as you can see, getting in the festive spirit a little bit today. I appreciate that when this video uploads and goes live on YouTube, Christmas may have actually come and gone for many of you. I hope you've had a very happy holiday season and are looking forward to having, hopefully, a happy new year as well. So I figured today we'd get in the spirit and have a bit of a festive look and feel to things, hence why my guy's wearing his Santa hat. But, of course, in-game, it is the second day of spring. So for my guy, he's actually wearing the hat a little bit late. He should have worn it in the winter, but hey-ho. The mod wasn't out when I did my winter harvesting type stuff and things. So, I couldn't. Right, let's have a quick look at how everything's going. Right, it is day 2 of spring, which means we can do some planting of stuff. Soybeans, sunflowers, corn, all that good stuff. Weather forecast is looking reasonably okay. We need to feed the animals and everything. That's always the slightly downside. And I don't think it's really sell time, is it? Sunflowers, which we don't have. Sold the cotton. Getting close to time for selling the wool, so that'll probably be a task for the next video. On day 3 of spring, getting rid of all the wool, which we've got accrued. Then here. Load of mixed ration in there for the kids, for the cows. I didn't look and check to see how much slurry they had produced. That's something I probably need to look at and be looking at, I would think, is the slurry. Eat the chickens. More. There's my little filling station over here. We'll check the map in a minute as well, see what field states we've got to deal with. Now, obviously, first day of spring has come and gone, and in that time, I did some planting, and I've even done some planting off of camera. So fields 2 and 3 have been planted as well, which I'll show you in a minute. Like the grass is starting to grow, always a positive. A bit of a frame stutter. done. Right, quick look at the fields then. Press on. So field 1, we got the oats planted. We've got the sunflowers planted. We've got the canola planted. 2 lots of canola. We've also got sugar beets now on field 3 and potatoes on field 2. I know I said originally I was going to do soybeans on those fields, but I've decided to do root crops to get some potatoes and sugar beets this year. Obviously, we're going to have the cotton on 22. We're going to have corn on field 25, which we are going to forage harvest this year because we've still got 500,000 litres of corn in the silo left over from last year. We've got wheat and barley planted on 17 and 18. Field 19 currently doesn't have anything on it, but this is the field we're going to be putting soybeans onto, which is why I decided to have the change and do the root crops, because this field is going to be a big soybean field. Now let's have a quick look at growing. Field 8, our grass field still is not. Right, we're going to need to weed kill 23, and then we're going to need to fertilise it. So that's going to be a job for us to do in a moment or 2 or 3. Once we've fed the pigs. And of course, friends of the sheep. I've also made a tiny little edit to a mod. I've edited a mod just slightly between the last video and this one, so that the sheep pallets, the wool pallets, are now larger capacity. They're no longer 2,000 litres. I think I've made them 3,600 or 4,000 litres, possibly. I've increased them, which means I should hopefully not get that annoying "there is no more room for pallets" at sheep message every few moments when the sheep start massively producing. And well, they ate the full bucket. If that's a good thing or a bad thing, really. That me piggies have ate a full bucket of pig food. Quick look. They're getting up there, aren't they? Slurry 387,000 litres. And large cow pasture 400,000 litres. Okay, we may get the tanker doing a bit of a refill course today. Oh, hello. That's interesting. I've not seen that before. That could be as a result of me changing the pallet fill rate. Mid spawn. What I could do, I suppose, bash these out of the way. bash them out of the way. Get the game to generate some new ones for me. Some new pallets of wool, please. Get rid of all the old ones. Hey, sold. Also, it's interesting to note for people who may be interested, Stevie has revealed, the guy who makes this lovely, wonderful map and a lot of these wonderful mods, has revealed on his Facebook page that he's working on a new map for next year, which is going to be a American map this time round. So that should be fun to play. Going to be a standard size map initially when it first comes out, rather than a 4x. So again, a lot of people might be very interested in appeal of that. If it comes out with the usual, obviously Stevie quality to it, could be a very good map indeed. Right. Digestate to fur. We want cow slurry to storage. Terrace waypoint and readiness slot. Let that guy out. Let him do his thing. 400,000 litres of slurry. Should keep him going. Right, who we got down here? We got the Rubicon, who's got liquid fertiliser. Now, I was doing this with a course. What I'll do is I'm going to fertilise first, and then we'll go over it with the herbicide sprayer, which I don't think I've got down here actually. Might have been a little bit easier on me if I'd have done a strip down each side of the field. Done a quick north to south run down every field edge to put a nice straight edge on the field, and then I could have handed this over to a worker, couldn't I? Along we go. Do North-south course probably would have been just down each edge. Would have been a sensible thing to do. But I can hire a worker now. Let the worker carry on. Hose down my field. Because we're going to need to go grab the weed whacker. Fortunately, it looks like this field's going to need spraying twice to get it to dark blue, so it's going to need to be sprayed again. My word, that's not good. So we've got Mr. Planter up here. Where's my rogators? Here's Mr. Herbicide. I have a pot the other one. Here's me potatoes. I was interested. There's my potato field. And then we've got our sugar beets a bit further up. Our sugar beets. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. I just saw weeds. Just saw weeds. Field doesn't have weeds. Or is not supposed to have weeds. No. You haven't completed your task at all. Come on, spray the field. I'm going to have to go around and check every field, because I don't think the map often is showing me correctly when we've got weeds and stuff. I think at times the map is lying to me. Anyway, we'll whack down some weed spray. We'll keep our eye on the potato field, see if that gets weeds. It hopefully shouldn't do. Little bit of weed spraying. Little bit of weed spraying. Go. There's our herbicide done. Have a quick look at this field as we go past. Don't expect it would have. Never be too sure. But actually it's going to be very hard to tell. It's going to be incredibly hard to tell. Now, I don't know if the game will let me spray herbicide straight after spraying liquid fertiliser. But you know what? We're probably going to find out. Quick test. Okay, it will. Right, it will let me kill weeds. Right, that's a good sign then. Early, late. All those settings are okay. Right, course generation then. Field 23. Headland, do 2 passes clockwise. Start working on headland, up and down rows actually. We're going to change that. We're not going to have you doing 41, we're going to have you doing 46. Okie dokie. Right, he will do that, but we'll let Matey Boy finish his fertilising first. Try and find where the other fella is. He's still over here. And still can't put fertiliser down on our field. That's not quite as useful. Still can't get the second stage of fertiliser down. Right then, so we're not going to fertilise that field today. Until the grass starts to grow, we're not going to be allowed to fertilise it, so bring this guy back to the farm, we'll refill him, and actually we'll let him put some fertiliser down on field 22. We'll let him do the big field. Don't need to do field 1. Field 1 is done. 25 will be done when it's seeded. Yeah, field 22. Could do with an extra coating of fertiliser. Point in time. Refill from here today. Fuel looks okay. I'm not going to worry too much about fuel. Refilling it. Technically I could have, as I went straight past the fuel refill place. Lock. Check his advanced settings. Early, late. Headland passes. Going to have you do 3. Down rows. Make you work at 36. 1. I'm going to think. Not at first waypoint, drive course. Off you go. One, of course, is sat there. Mr. Rubicon is nearly out of fertiliser, actually. Mr. Rubicon has nearly run out. terrible. You ain't gonna have enough. So what I think I'll do, we'll bring him back up to the field. We'll refill him. I can then do the headland because he hasn't quite reached the edges of the fields in all places. Gonna have to move my cedar out the way. My cedar planter. You're blocking the refill point, son. You know what, whilst I'm here, let's grab a screenshot. That ready for the thumbnail, shall we? Oh. We'll finish this field off, we'll do the bottom, we'll do the edge. But lo and behold, and then we'll finish the bottom off, then we'll let Matey go and do the herbicide spraying. That is obviously a vitally important role. Like I measured it right. Get the fertiliser applied. Bit. Last little bit done. Have a look. You can go off and find your way. I still don't know what to do down here. We run down here very quickly. Because I don't know if the sugar cane is actually going to regrow or not. I don't know. Is the answer to that question. And then we've got our poplars. Ooh. We're going to have loads of wood chips. I wonder. Horse players probably loaded up on pigs, on cows, Lauren. Let's now load him up on big slurry to storage. I then can do that. We'll then need to have him running and doing obviously slurry to BGA then to help me out with a few things. So he's going to do that. Come up here and he's going to fill that and be amazing. So a quick run over here. Eggs are looking okay. A little bit of silage. Pallet, is that now only at 1? Excellent, so we fixed that issue. Bales still, nice grass bales. Some hay bales. How's our greenhouses should be alright as well. They've been surviving through the winter. So, next task for me will be to get field 25 planted with corn and for that we'll use this fella. Right, this is where we're going to start the course from. Seeding and fertilising. Plant settings, early, late, that's all good. Five. And 2 passes, start working on up and down rows. meters. Back, start course, first waypoint. Off you go then, sunshine. Just ride along with him for a second and make sure he starts the course at the right place. Like he's gonna do. Him. Genius. He's getting rid of the weeds at the same time, so that's even better. Quite big weeds there. There we go. Wonderful stuff. So he's doing a great job. Other Rogator, of course, is doing a fantastic job of weed spraying. Looks like he's doing a great job of fertilising. Means my next task is up here with the old Fenton 1050, where we're going to be doing some seeding. But alas, unfortunately for you guys, you're going to have to wait for the next episode in the series to see that, because this is the end of today's episode. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please go ahead, click that like button for me. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. That's an even bigger help to me. And of course, feel free to leave your questions, comments, suggestions, feedback, etc. in the comment section down below. And if you have enjoyed the video and wish to share it with whoever and wherever you want, please feel free to do so. I've been See What He Sow. Goodbye for now.